Hello there, my lovely and fantastic peoples, and welcome to Mass Effect 2, live and modded. Legendary Edition 2. Although you wouldn't quite know it from the weird shadows on Shepard's face here. It is meant to be an enhanced edition. There you go, that looks a bit nicer. Here I am, once again, in a different fancy outfit. I think this is more standard. You can usually tell by the cup size, because this is like a standard FemShep cup. Not like the weird padded weird stuff that some of them have. But yes, here we are in Mass Effect, in the lovely galaxy, in the far-flung future of hellish times. And we have a lot of missions to be going on with. There is yeah, a few assignments. We haven't got, I think, Legion's loyalty mission done yet, but everyone else's loyalty missions are done. And yeah, just rearranging myself for a second. Here we are in the Narif thing. I'll quickly, while I'm here, I'll just quickly add for a second, just in case there's a side mission here. I have gone around and gotten so many fucking resources that I basically don't need to ever get resources again.
Probe launched.
The ship is basically nearly fully upgraded as well with all the... Actually, no, I think it is. I think I've grabbed the you know, like the friendly friends stuff you get from everyone. I think I've bought everyone's upgrades as well. To the ship and also to, you know, their personal gear. I think Legion gets a sniper, Grunt gets a shotgun for himself. Everyone else, yeah, does ship upgrades. So the acquire the Reaper IFF is the sort of main story. Once we do that, we get locked into having to do certain quests. But for the moment, that's like the next big mission thing, and that's what we're putting off so that we can do all these fun side quests. Just pop as a probe out here. Like I said, I've got so many damn resources, I'm not even bothering. Previously, I was at the very least like getting planets down to like moderate or something like that, just to get some resources. But now I'm just like leaving even the rich planets just to themselves. I basically will be 100%ing this game too. I 100%ed Mass Effect 1 from memory. Yeah, I think yeah, I went to every galaxy eventually. I did most of that behind the scenes. As in the scanning each planet, going around and getting all the side quests. Yeah, 100%ed Mass Effect 1. Might as well do it for Mass Effect 2, eh? Hop around. Do all that good stuff. There we go. Was it? Was it? Hey. Is there a mission here? This. Ah, no. It's the wrong... Okay. Ah, there we go. What I meant to go to was this place. Sorry, everyone. Turn around. Through the Mass Effect jump relay again. Investigating Project Overlord.
We have used half our fuel.
Oh shit, I should have bought fuel before I went out. Fuck. Okay. So, there is the big Shadow Broker DLC. That's the last sort of big quest that we need to do. I'll probably do the Shadow Broker next time, going to Ilyara, our lovely blue lass, who I romanced in the first one, and I'm staying true to. I'm being friends with everyone else, but you know, I'm not going after relationships with them. Start scanner. Activate. I'm getting at least one little thing. Ooh, element 0.
Probe away.
You want to only have 50,000 resources in. I'm pretty sure you don't need much more than that, to be honest.
Probe launched.
And of course, when you transfer into your Mass Effect 3 save, I'm pretty sure you don't get all the resources, you just get some of it. Right, we're on AITE? AITE. I was about to say it almost reads like it's like meant to be said, Oakley dokley, that's our lovely armor. Let's pop down here and see what happens, shall we? So yes, there we go. Everyone but Legion. I don't remember what the hell Legion's loyalty mission is. So what we've been currently taking is Good Boy Thane and Samara, the lovely blue lass. Those have been our main companions for the basically entire time. I don't think I need to, because sometimes my weapons reset, but no, that looks fine. There we go. Slam down into the planet, are we? Wait, why have we got this thing? Oh wait, was this... Did I not do all the... Oh no, we just landed with it. Phew. Okay.
The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Okay. Rogue VI. Fair enough.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Yes. Looks very secure. Oops. Okay, yep.
Over here, on the monitor.
Been playing a fair bit of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2, and now shift is sprint in that, and now it's spacebar in this.
Computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose.
Get on the loose, eh?
Program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please watch yourself.
He's got a very,
This is a
very proper voice.
All weapons must be declared upon entry
Welcome
and checked with security
to
personnel.
my location. Welcome to Jurassic Park, but with VI and Geth.
Is a secure facility. All weapons must be
Smash window! Haha! Jump through.
personnel on duty.
Sure, there's a door there, but where I'm going, I don't need doors.
This report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
Status report. Ah, this is a mission. Right, yes. I need some reminders every now and again. Yeah, this guy. We were sent here by the elusive man. Retracting the dish. Yeah.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
I do find it like it is funny from here. It look fine, but I can guarantee from the outside, if you unlock the camera and like watch that move down, it's just a like a 3D model is just sliding downwards.
To all project personnel, I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree.
Oh.
It's a risk, but the
VR watching us.
far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
It very much sounds like that VI just said, "Please make it stop," which I. Yeah. Sounds distressed, not like it's trying to escape and get out of here. Very creepy though, I love it.
This is an automated security update.
PDA with 525 credits on it.
Please remain
Someone died,
station.
and I've got their credits.
Clear is given.
I am a hero, by the way. I'm supposed to be the hero. Stop watching me. Oh, we can actually destroy it. Wasn't expecting that.
Today's lunch special is egg salad.
Today's special is blank fillet. Got some Gethy boys here, but they're all looking green.
Get them off their feet.
Got one of those backpacks. For some reason it sounds like my weapon's only coming through my left speaker.
Scored a hit.
That's weird. Don't know how it's sounding for everyone else. Ow, ow, ow. Wasn't paying attention. No fair. That's how combat works, right? When you're not paying attention, you can just tell everyone to stop for a second, because then I can get ready and then we can go. Okay, oh. Getting a bit injured there. Gotta get into my cover shooter brain mentality. I'm getting used to the, again, playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, getting used to the new combat system in that. It's definitely a bit different. Different pace, indeed. It's all quite a bit different, and now I'm getting used to this, which is all quite a bit different. Nummy nums. Didn't need actually need any more ammo. No, this is not the right way. Okay. Power cells are lovely. Sounds fine to you? Fair enough. That's a new problem then. Darkly going through the main way up. Oh, well, might be sweet loot up here. Yeah. So, before next session, because I'm taking a bit of time off. Ow. Who did that? Oh, maybe this is the right way to go. Okay, I'll go for that door in a second then. Because I'm, taking off, I've got myself a week for myself. I will go through this game, go through to every planet, scan every planet, make sure I've got every side quest that's available. And maybe, like, pop to, like, Omega, Ilium, the Citadel, see if there's any more side quests that have popped up there. And just get everything prepared so that next week I can do the old not elusive man, the Shadow Broker quest, and then maybe get that done and tidy up every other last remaining side quest. We'll see. And I should be able to pump into the next week straight away into the main mission stuff. And then that'll probably take 1 or 2 streams to get to the end. And then we'll start up on Mass Effect 3. What I'll probably do also over my time, like my little break, is actually get Mass Effect 3 ready to go. Because that hasn't got mods yet in it. I've just been modding it as I needed it. Ooh. I'll turn my mouse speed down just a little bit. I feel it's a bit too flicky. There we are. That's a bit better. I have a fancy Logitech mouse and I've got that button set up. And it's not that fancy anymore, is it? Just being able to change DPI. Used to be quite a fancy thing back in my day. Now, not so much.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Righty-o.
Arriving at dish access.
Okay. Yes, I'm curious to see how many people are happy with this time streaming. Still working out what's best for everyone. And I usually gauge that by, how many people actually come into the chat, interact and what have you, because that's my main goal, is to get as many people who enjoy coming in and chatting and saying hello and engaging with the live streams. Oop, birdies. That's a big ass dish. A very big dish.
Enemy.
Oh, thanks, Samara. Always on the ball. Both of these guys just use their machine pistols most of the time. Can you guys, like, maybe just switch to your actual,
Change weapons.
Affirmative.
There we go. That's a bit better. They both often use their SMGs, as it seems to default them to. And so they just sort of stand there blasting and doing no damage from afar. Yes, green eyes. They have special eyes. Oh, nearly ran past this. But I need that or that.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency.
Project Overlord.
Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Blocking the outward communication. Taking over the Geth control and killing everyone. That's pretty not great, I will say. Extendo bridge with no handrails. Oh, HNS would have a nightmare here. They'd have a fit over this place.
Department supervisor.
Into the actual satellite dish we go. Ow! Ow! Hey! No fair. I wasn't paying attention. Plap, plap, plap. Plap, plap.
What falls?
Got me this weapon is a bit of, I think it's a modded weapon. It's got me a bit more of like a, the Matic has like a bit more of a slam effect. This has got me more of a pop to it. Pop, 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 pop.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
Ooh. The ticking clock. Ah! Geez, these guys really pop out of nowhere, don't they? I see you, invisible friend. I can do that too, you know. Like that. I'm invisible. Then take that. Yeah.
Get them off their feet.
It's funny, it makes me wonder, because they could have easily made you go properly invisible. Like when Kasumi, like, uses her cloak, she disappears 100%, you can't see her. But the Geth hunters and, you know, when I go invisible, I don't go invisible. That, like, sort of, you know, look to it. But they could have absolutely made you invisible. They could have just made your player model go invisible. Oh, I think someone just, is down. Mara's down, I believe.
That must be approved by your department supervisor.
But it would have seemed lazy, actually, if they did that. I imagine people would have been like, "Oh, it's lazy. They just made you invisible." I mean, they would have done a good job of it, still making like, you know, fancy effects around it and what have you. I haven't got my special weapon thing on. Oh shit! I just realised. There you go. Extra synthetic damage. Oh bloody hell, that's a prime. Sorry, my friend. Just get the spares down in here a little bit.
One fall.
Ow, ow. Hey, I thought I got you down. Oh, that's right, they can get dropped down, but no, not actually die, can't they? From the back. Oh! Haha! He's down. Take advantage. Smack, smack, smack. Yeah. You alright, Samara? Yeah, you're good. Right. Our elegant dance of combat has been completed. I'm sure you'll agree it was perfectly fine and looked good and wasn't the most uncoordinated thing you've seen in your life. That should be my epitaph. The most uncoordinated thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Here lies red. I have a feeling it's probably upwards, yep. No doors are open sneakily. Unless they're being real sneaky and not putting that green thing on front of the door, but this game has done nothing but tell you that that green thing means door open. Any other door without that means not open. It'd be rather cheeky of them to break that game design and logic on you. They haven't tried to teach you yet that can be a thing, so...
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
To the right.
Bammo! Haha! Oh! Go invisible. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, I suppose that probably would make a lot of noise, wouldn't it? Ah, I want my snipper out. I mean, the reason I love the Matic is because it's kind of like such a great all-rounder weapon. You right there, Thane? There we go. He fixed himself eventually. Heard some gethy noises somewhere. There we go. He was waiting politely for us. That was nice of him. Curious. I was sort of expecting a moral quandary with this one. Mass Effect likes to do that sort of stuff where it's like... Okay, screen shake. There we go. Do that whole, like, you know, there's a VI going loose, but it's asking for help because it's in distress. Begging you to make it stop. It wants to be free. That might come later still. I suppose at the moment what I'm doing is stopping it uploading itself. I haven't dealt with the actual thing itself. There we go. Those boys can take a lot of damage. Okay, I'll go back to my Matic because I'm nearly out of ammo for that anyway. Shoot the tank on the back. Can I do that? No? Okay. There we go. Bam!
Done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
I was just about to say, should I be just casually standing under there like that? Probably not. Yep.
Gotta be kidding.
Yes.
The whole thing's giving way!
Yeah. Like a true hero. Oh, look at that little fun little cutscene and everything.
Over here!
The hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
What's that? You created a VI, then tortured it, and it has a consciousness, and you've tried to trap it and make it go. Hey, oh.
You have my thanks, Mr. Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
Scientist, inventor, British man.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if...
I do like the Thane's out there doing, like, governing over the bodies, because he's a very, you know, religious type guy.
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
How does he take control of electronics?
If he get the extranet, he could get all the porn in the world.
I don't know.
And we'd never see him again.
And the machine begins.
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now.
He should have said laboratory there, not laboratory.
To enter, you need to manually override security from our
I
facility.
mean, different accents, of course. Not everyone says things exactly the same.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all...
But of course, you know, sometimes just getting a British voice actor to come and voice in your game is just so hard.
I'm the only one left.
That sarcasm, it's very easy. And so many games, especially American companies, will just like get an American person to do a British voice.
Kill your brother.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Tell me about Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station...
This sounds like it's going to be a whole big thing, isn't it?
machines. We use them for our experiments.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness.
Yeah, hopefully in Mass Effect 3 the faces are fixed.
Artificial intelligence.
Or whatever happened, whatever mods, you know.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you've never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would you be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
What happens?
Sometimes you have to decide the risks are too much as well.
Locations uplinked with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
Tell me more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that VI is like saying, like, please make it stop and stuff like that.
This impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
A bold plan, in that you want to control a sentient... The species is now sentient and, like, take him over. And a bit rude, actually, to be quite frank.
That was the plan, anyway.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal. It's also where my brother...
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Right. Right. Any good loot? I don't think so. Let's do a hard save. Haven't done one in a little bit. Was this a mission DLC then? Because the Hammerhead's here, and I thought the Hammerhead was part of a DLC. Unless you have the Hammerhead anyway, and it's just that they... It's been so long, of course, because, you know, game's been out for so long.
You need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. You're out.
Yeah, I forgot how you don't really go... I mean, there's no Mako in this one, really. Don't actually do much planet jumping.
Indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
I think because I've got like an infinite boost mod on. I think the flyer's also infinite. It's just like it's only capped by like the actual like map ceiling.
Scans indicate VI infection is present in nearby turrets.
Hello. Taking nice care of you. Oh, that was the second one. Didn't realize. No. Oh, I can.
An emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
5 more remain, so I imagine those are sprayed around the area. Well, obviously, that's how the game works. A waterfall with no hidden cave behind it. I mean, it's pretty hard to hide a cave behind that, but still disappointing. A waterfall should not exist in a video game without something hidden behind it. It's just the rules.
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby.
Oh, hello, big mech things. Oh, bloody hell. The big boys. Very dark down here, I will say.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 4 more remain.
Oh, that's really loud. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. 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 No, don't go that way. Bloody hell. I think we just slammed into the rocks under that. Onwards and upwards. Well, forwards, mostly. Mostly forwards. And no little friendos. Got little T-Rex arms. Yeah. Very basic, basic AI on them, I think. His idea was it to set up a base on, like, this massive cliff. I suppose it's protected from probably most creatures that live on this planet, I guess, mayhaps. More data. Ah, blip. There we go.
Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered.
I'm always curious how people fall on the idea of, like, did they like driving around in the Mako in Mass Effect 1, or did they find it eventually tedious? I think near the end it gets a bit tedious. I think. Press F to transition. I'll just drive forward. I think eventually it does get a bit tedious. Well, there's also something fun about, like, visiting all these planets and, you know, fun. A bit of nostalgia behind it, I suppose, but in the end, if you had to do it on all 3 games, I think it would have got real tedious playing the entire series. Take that.
Commander, this is Archer. I advise
Hello, Archer.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Oh,
Scanning area.
he got cut off.
VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
Thank you, computer. Advising caution in this dangerous place. It's taken over by a hostile VI. I would never have done it otherwise. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's this thing is only limited by the ceiling of the actual map. Gives me a good commanding view of the place, though. Is there something sweet in here?
Scanning area. Analysis.
Oh.
Vending stations provide adequate velocity to enhance vehicle lift.
Oh, I guess you can use that to get lift and get up here, mayhaps. Oh, it makes it easier. I don't need that though. I've got super boost already. Omnidirectional? Not omnidirectional. Bidirectional. Ah. Direction leads to loot. I'll take that iridium, I guess. Driving around that with the vehicle.
Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Actually, I can just like now I can just subvert the whole thing. Ah, there we go. Thank you, mods.
Is inadequate to clear the wall ahead.
I think not. Oh. I probably should, yeah, I probably should do this still. Just in case it breaks the quest, I don't want to do that.
Controls are offline. Core system.
But I think you need to turn on event to get up higher ahead. But yeah, probably shouldn't skip that part just in case the scripting doesn't like it. More dead friendos.
We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption. My technicians traced it to the experiment underway at Atlas Station. We're trying to raise them now.
Big energy spike.
Warning.
There's no doubt, friendo.
D3 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required. Venting outflow successful.
Yeah, there we go. Yep. That's not creepy. Not creepy at all. Right, let's run on back. And... yep. Like I said, probably could have skipped that, mayhaps, but just in case. Oh. Turret there. You have sweet loot in front of you. Must destroy. And I'll take you. Thank you, Iridium. Is this a... Oh, that's right, you need to go down this way. Getting a little bit confused there, because that's where I came down that way. Thought this was the same level. But nope. Boost. Turbo boost. Oh, yes, yes. Why servers felt it necessary to have all these turrets around like this is beyond me. Because what are they protecting? I mean, there's more machinery in the actual turrets than there are actually just sitting here. Weird. What's this vent for? Ah, up here. Sneaky, sneaky. Again, I don't actually need these. They are there, and it is loot. And I'm a loot goblin. I think this is the more difficult part. You've found yourself bouncing between lava there on the old platforms, but it's fine once again. Ah. Oh, there we go. There's the prompt. I was wondering mayhaps if there was like a trigger that triggered that spot. You needed to drive over it, but I think it just needed to be in a specific spot for the activated thing to happen. Oh, coolly do coolly. In we come.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
There we go. Manual controlled that. Can I go home now? No? Fair enough. And that's the way forward. What's over here? Hey, jeez. This, David guy killed a lot of people. Oh, is that the way forward? Okay. That feels like a special thing that they're making the way forward, so down here is the probably non-way forward. I see. Pitch blue. Not that way then. Got some sweet creditos from that ad though. Stealing the dead's last remaining cash, like a hero. They're loud though, aren't they? I hope it's not too loud for the viewers at home. Oh, out of my way. If you are watching, please do hit the like button as well, of course. The like button is good. Especially if you do it all at once when you hear me say that, because it, I call it the old like spike. Really boosts the algorithm. And shows it to more people.
Neutralize one.
Take that. Another assault drone. Okay.
Neutralized one.
Has someone switched to their SMG again? I think they both have.
Changing weapon.
Switch up.
Oh, that probably destroy those machines there. The mechs. Ah, well. Righty-yo. Up here we go. This mission's a bit longer than I was expecting. Again, because don't have the... I've loved Mass Effect, and I've played it many times, but it's been a year since I have, so... I remember this mission, I just don't remember, like, things like the names of the missions. Who's this sappy-looking fella?
SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Yep. I'm coming for you, David. Hello. Yep. David thought he could take over and get free, but he didn't count on old hero Shepard coming in to ruin his plans. I die horrifically loudly. Ow! Oh no! A big friendo. I meant to do the other one, damn it, that actually affects armor the most. No, that was invisibility. Alright, fine, I'll just use that for the extra bonus damage on that. Whew. Here we go. Oh, gonna explode. There we go. Ooh, that was lucky. I was running a bit low on ammo there too. And geometry, thank you for slowly stopping me awkwardly, making me look like an idiot. How dare. Bypass. Yep. Oh, jeez. they were on the ball there. Stop that. Okay, off it runs. So that running like that implies it cares.
Are you receiving this?
Implies it cares about its own life. Therefore,
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on.
Renegade option. Yep, I knew it was coming. Oh, head exploded. Oh no, he shot it. That felt like a hammed in, shoehorned in Renegade option. Like, oh, we haven't had an option here yet. How about, Shepard just shoots the robot that's about to get destroyed anyway. That's that Cerberus is giving me some credits as I go through this mission. Oh, she's completed another lovely little spot. Let's give her a tick, eh? Ah, tick in the box, that means more credits. I think there's probably another location. Rule of 3 usually. There's another location I probably have to do. Then I can go to the last Atlas station, no doubt.
It's a daring piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there.
Rule of 3. Rule of 3. Right, interested video game thing.
Indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Okay. Let's go find all those data things, shall we? Just in case something happens and you get skipped ahead.
Drug detection. Enemy units nearby.
Good thing these things lock on, because bloody hell. Be annoying if they didn't.
Another Cerberus data packet has been...
There we go. 4 out of 6. Just do more. Who's shooting? Oh, there was one. I thought so. Thought I saw it. Alright. Going around. I've been here before. I thought it looked familiar. Alright. Going along this way. Yeah. Looks like this is the only sort of way. Oh, have I been to that spot though? Probably, but... Let me just... Perhaps not. I think I have.
Hostile activity detected.
No, I haven't. Very good. Second last data packet.
Packet has been recovered.
The penultimate data packet. Now I need the finale. Probably over this way somewhere. Either through there or over this way. Ooh. Ah, a waterfall with something behind it. Aha. I mean, it's very fucking obvious, but that's probably... Actually, that's probably where you go. That's probably the main quest. Oh, bloody hell. And by main quest, I mean that's the Atlas station that you go to last.
All data packets have been recovered.
All data packets have been recovered. I'm sure the elusive man will give me a small amount of credits for that. A pat on the back. Don't mind a pat on the back. Not so much from the elusive man. Maybe someone from a bit more lovely, like... Well, anyone from my team, really. They can all pat me on the back. I imagine Thanes might be a bit sticky. He seems like he's sticky. I mean, he's probably not. He's a scaly boy. Right, who are we going to take? As always, Samara and Thanes. Sorry, I was just pouring myself another drink quickly. Still haven't grabbed the AI hacking, because to be quite frank, I forget to use my powers enough already. I'd rather save the points and get everything else first. I assume you get enough points to fill out every single thing, but I don't actually know 100%.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out.
You know what was really smart? Using a guest ship and all that stuff on there. That was really great.
Scanning area. Analysis.
Disable the generator.
Providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon.
That's probably bad. Yep, that was bad. Wasn't expecting to be one shot, I must admit. But, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, I can't shoot them.
Infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being targeted.
Getting out of dodge. Oh. Oh, that's about it. Bit awkward there. There we go. Yeah, it does help when you can just fly.
Warning,
I actually don't think the turret can deal with it very well. Oh. No? Not gonna target me? There we go. It's targeting me. Targeting me! Oh! Let's hide behind this rock, eh? Surely doesn't have the nonce to target the ground near me. It has the nonce to target the ground near me. Ah!
You may now target the Geth cannon.
Whew. Do you mind, Geth Cannon? Really?
No further threats detected. Entry into the ship is now clear.
Okay. Platinum. I think that's the one I have at least 100,000 of. But yeah, next over this course this week, I'll get Mass Effect 3 up and running, and I'll also go around and go to like every port. I'll also make sure I buy everything as well. There's a lot of stuff to, there's extra stuff because of a bunch of modded armor and what have you.
Attention visitors. This server's facility contains hazardous AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injury.
I wonder who's going to get let out and I'm going to have to fight. You, no doubt. Probably should have my weapon out, right? I didn't do that. I had my fingers firmly on WAS and D.
We just got word Atlas Station wants a dozen more gas for the experiment. And I hope this means a breakthrough is close.
Nice and ominous here, isn't it?
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. Oh, I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was please make it stop. Ooh.
Lanigan just ran a simulation. If these Geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Lanigan.
Well, he was right, to be fair. They were right, my apologies. Don't actually know who Lanigan was. I assume that's the last name, so... Soft flickering green lights on them. I'm sure they're going to wake up on the way back. Yep. Ah, look at him. That little sitting pose he's got there.
Halloween was yesterday. Lanigan ran around wearing spare Geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him.
Him, okay, there we go. Yes. Doors closing by themselves. Oh, Trevor, salvage? Salvage usually means... Oh, credits, okay. Thinking it might have been a, tech part, although I think I may have almost everything, so it's probably rare that I'm going to find a... upgrade. Like that. Stupid eye thing. Burpy noises. I swear I just saw a pop-up of something. I don't think it was the door, was it? Nope, it was over here.
Everything's off wire. Archer declared a lockdown, but our station's already infected. What does the VI want? It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands.
Good, real good, it's always a good, it's a classic sci-fi story thing of like a rogue AI, VI. But yeah, it's like a...
Closing some passages and leaving others open.
With the added unique bonus of being in, like, Mass Effect universe with the Geth and stuff. Yeah, I think that was a very clear please make it stop. Really?
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
Yep. Ominous, creepy music. Thank you.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
Floor puzzle, eh? Okay. Did that work? And is there anything special on the... made an alternate route to somewhere else? I don't think so. Right. Override switch. Hack the laptop. Override. Now the Geth are going to wake up. It's going to be a fighting battle backwards.
Override of
I see you.
station lockdown accepted.
Yep. Who would have guessed?
Catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
It's time to escape. Escape the ship.
Hostile Geth activity.
Oof. Fortuitously, there's no Geth that can get to that controls, because if they could have got to that controls, they could have just, random me here.
Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
Just out of curiosity. Just out of sweet robo-curiosity. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, sort of felt like there was maybe something... Yeah, no, it's not. It's fine. Oh.
Emergency action required.
Yep, there we go. Hostile friendos. More bodies. This room was secure before. Now it is not. That's a big Geth hunter. I can hunt you too.
Make contact.
Alright, there we go. Oh, that's Thane. I was just about to say, who the fuck is that? It's, Thane, my boy. Nope, not gonna let me go up that way. Do I have to go around this way, do I? There we go. Oh yeah, can't let me go that way, because otherwise I would have been able to go up this way before.
Neural activity detected in nodes 1 through 6.
You're shooting. Oh, over that way. Okay.
Watch for heavy weapons.
I got an itchy nose. One of the many times I am happy that I don't
That one's dead.
have a webcam, because be scratching my nose all the time. Oh, gets destroyed. Okay, thought someone was going to pop through.
A Geth outbreak has been declared.
Right in the face.
It's now quarantined.
Very much helps I've got the anti-synth like rounds on. The old synthetic hurty bullets. Crush there. Hit. Oh, I was back using your SMG. I want you to use more powerful weapons, not your SMGs. Don't make me not give you... Can I just not give them SMGs? I might be able to do that, actually. I don't think they have ammo to worry about. I don't think there was any other areas that looked like they were blocked off by the blue shielding, so I should be fine for loot. Now... Yeah. Should be fine.
Warning. Get neural activity increasing.
Neural activity increasing, huh? That's not good. Does not sound good for my personal health and safety. The fact that all this AI stuff's been taken over by this VI, yet for some reason the computer lady's still going fine is a bit weird, but don't investigate it too hard, and don't worry about it. I'm trying to... You guys, can you please stop? Right. There we are. That's the door I came through. Okay. Prismatic drops his friendos pretty well. It's a halberd, isn't it? This is the, I think, a modded variant. Yeah. Nothing here. On our way back. Nearly at the end, I think.
Warning. Get nodes 20 through 35 are now active.
Ooh.
Emergency action required.
Emergency action as in get the fuck out of here. There's the old Prime. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I do extra damage when I'm cloaked as well. Basically one of those things I should just be cloaked all the time. Oops. I don't mind at this difficulty level. I'm playing it on slightly, I think above the like median one. It's not too bad. It's not too grindy. Not a huge, like, I think the high levels are mostly just, you know... Oh, there we go, complete mission. I think the high levels are mostly just makes everything a lot more bullet spongy. Sorry, just not my mic there. Which I'm, you know... don't mind occasionally, but when like, even the most basic enemies are all massive bullet sponges, yeah. I think the ammo is more restricted too, mayhaps. So it does force you to use your other weapons a bit more, which is a cool thing to do. But it doesn't quite make sense in the fact that everything runs on what seems to be universal thermal clips.
Lockdown has been cancelled. You can now breach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shoot
Right.
the VI experiment. Good luck.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby.
Thank you, computer. You've said that like 3 times now. Aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Rightio. Let's get inside this place and put an end to this madness. This abomination of science. Samara and Thane, my good boys and girls, let's go. Their skills looking. They got, I just have them on auto level up. Right. Let's have shred ammo. I could learn that actually, I think. Maybe. Have the ability to learn someone's power. The fact that that vehicle rests on the, like, boost pads is not the greatest. It really should have, like, legs to it.
Getting some troubling readings here, though. trying to upload its program directly from your location.
Yeah, there's no. That would be very bad if that would be very bad for its the metal, like the stress and stuff like that of like land having to support the weight of it.
Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth. Such a tremendous grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
You think they would have you think they would have cracked getting rid of autism by now, you'd hope. Said no. Wants me to go through this way, I guess. Seems almost like he's letting me through now. No. Take that back.
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them.
So, you're getting shut down, so you decided to be reckless and then chuck your autistic brother into the Geth VI interface thing. Without not properly knowing the consequences of that action. Yep.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4.
Nope, stop doing that.
Arriving at level 6. System malfunction.
Okay.
Resetting elevator. Resetting elevator. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction.
Okay.
Resetting elevator.
So,
At level 2.
level 2?
Resetting elevator.
That just resets it.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4.
Bye.
Arriving at level 1.
Ah.
Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
There we go. Uh-oh.
Taking cover.
It will be done.
There we go. I knew something was coming through. Because, you know, that'd be thematically correct to do that there.
Make contact.
There we go. And also these two things were perfectly set up to, you know, put your two companions in cover behind. Do a hard save. I haven't done one in a little bit. I do have a quick save button, and I have disabled the like overlay that shows that I've quick saved, which I'm regretting, quite to be honest. So then I don't know I've quick saved. Uh-oh.
Please contact facility support
Probably shouldn't have got on an elevator with a mad VI is here.
service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all cigarettes. This is a non-smoking
Lost shields.
Ow.
This will occupy them.
That's a bit rude, Samara. They weren't even doing anything.
His autistic mind is as alien to me as an alien. Anything can happen to him.
Warning. Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
Actually, no, I think there is a... Now I'm thinking about it. In Mass Effect 1, I think there is like a genetic modifying thing where someone doesn't want to go with the genetic modifying because there's a chance that the baby will have a certain condition, and the lady doesn't really want to do it because she thinks, you know, there's a risk to it. And you can convince them either way. You can butt your head into that conversation and, hey. Okay, open this door then, fine.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
This feels like a DLC because none of the companions have said anything about what's going on. Uh-oh. Oh, I suppose I've got a lot of cybernetics in me, don't I? They're understandably worried, but with no voice lines. I think this might be a third DLC mission. I think there's the Arrival, then there's this one, Project Overlord, and then there's the Shadow Broker. These guys are all exploding into computer parts, but they're still dropping thermal clips, which is nice of them to do. Hello.
6.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the guests' attention?
I know. Sacrificing your brother. Oh.
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
Yes. Your brother is a miracle. So let's take advantage of that, shall we? Really just,
David,
sacrifice your brother's life, huh?
to take a step forward.
How does he do it?
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's
And instead of keeping him safe and taking care of him, what did you do?
Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
You guys, stop being all weird and just standing there. Rightio.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know the square root of things like that. He could just be making it up.
918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
7.3. The experiment yielded
Gentle manipulation.
of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
Right. Rightio. Next room, I guess. That's what you wanted me to see, David. Can I go through here? Nope. Oh, power cells. That. Nearly missed that indeed. Grab that medkit. Well, safe. I'll take that too. Good. Yeah. Good to know that I'm, you know, little Luke Goblin. Even when my brain's been taken over like this.
maximum weight capacity.
That's rude. Sorry, this is yeah, I will get to you, David, in a second. Just salvaging some sweet stuff. Getting money in my pocket. Oh, weight capacity. I mean, I guess that was a fun way of letting you know that something's coming up the elevator, but I don't think those three things should have been. Oh, should have been doing that. Shock of my life. Bloody hell. Not because of the Geth. Then I just have a bottle of drink in my room, and I must have squeezed it a little bit when I closed it up. So there was compressed in a little bit, and it finally popped itself back out because of the gas, I guess, building up inside because it's a fizzy drink.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network.
Quiet!
David, no! Tell the Geths to stand down!
Quiet, peacemaker, stop!
Node acquired. Normandy SR2 is within range. Attempting to establish upload link.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Meh. No, David. No. You must stop this madness.
Pull the plug! Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power!
It's too late. We've lost control.
Attempting to establish upload link.
Attempt this with my bullets.
Lost.
2 shield balls this time, because that's how this works. Doing that thing, destroys armor. Pound into with this. Oh.
David! You have to stop this!
David doesn't want to be here.
Attempting to establish upload link.
Throwing himself into the third person. Curious. Can I destroy that? No? Okay. Just a weird green thing. Hey, stop summoning those jerks. There we are. And here it is. Yep. Did they have to hold his eyes open like that?
Please, make it stop.
No, they didn't. Probably not.
Wait! Commander!
Here he comes.
I'm begging
In your dickhead, I should be shooting him in the face.
Rash.
Do anything rash.
Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody.
What the fuck? Look at these things. Oh, gee, bloody hell.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas. If my work spills
This is the type of elusive, type of people the elusive man gets.
conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
Fuck you.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
So you'll sacrifice your
Oh.
brother's happiness for your own
The
ambition.
logical loops this guy's going through. Genuine lack of conscience.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable.
Unethical.
Of him.
Yep. That's the bare minimum.
please make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
Whack in the face. I love that. I love that punching in the face is a Paragon option.
After your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Away from you.
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them...
Was it really necessary to make his eyes forcibly be staying open?
Man can...
Your eyes do dry up eventually.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04
Yep.
is 30.2.
Imagine paying money to experience this, eh? Got it, some form of pop-up. This didn't actually popping up. Cybernetic upgrade though. Who's excited for more fun space adventures, huh? Let me guess, more messages in my private terminal?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I know. Because I always have messages in my private terminal. Oh yes. He doesn't condone his actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. Yep. Oh, I understand why you did it, but perhaps you could have not done it because, you know, we're a big super evil organization that loves torturing people. Heavy skin weave. Thank you very much. No, that's advanced training. Don't want to do that. So everything else is bought. That's the heavy weave, I think level 5, so... Oh, I can hear my cat sneezing in the background. Mr. Loki sneezing away. Poor little boy. He gets sneezy sometimes. What does Joker have to say about all this fun stuff, huh?
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Guess he has nothing to say about Project Overlord because I guess no one does.
That's it for now.
You'll see, so...
Commander.
Yeah. Getting all those people to come back and voice the lines for DLC is expensive. So we just won't do it. Does Kelly say anything?
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be
Nope.
all.
I'll be here.
Just experienced one of the most horrific sights I've seen so far. Bunch of dead people and a man being tortured by his own brother. An autistic kid taken advantage of completely. And everyone's just ignoring it. I suppose maybe that's the healthy thing to do. Just don't think about it. Just bottle that crap down. Push it all down. Don't think about it. Right. Fuel done. While I'm here, I thought I might just explore a few planets. Get some of the busy work done while I'm actually streaming. People don't mind it, right? But very many people watching anyway, so that's fine. This obviously doesn't seem to be the best time for a lot of people. Quite a lot of my regulars don't seem to be around, but that's fine. I understand. These are different days for a lot of people as well, so perhaps Saturday for, you know, most people is not the best day. Might put my time back actually, back to like oh no, that was the okay.
Reserves at 50%.
Everywhere else is done. It's just this system. Ball planet, how dare you even exist? What worth are you? Okay, into here.
Probe launched.
Probe launch. Just getting a little bit of resources. Genuinely don't need to. I really should just. I think when I'm clearing up the galaxy, I'll just go around and just start the scan, make sure there's no pop up, and then go. Not even bother searching for a probe area. How many credits have I got? 220 something thousand. That should be enough to buy like what's left over in all the shops too. A dig site. Let's go there. Yeah, you're still here. Indeed, you are, Stage Cat. Just more so, yeah, like, I think a few of my regulars either are busy or other regulars, I should say. And mayhaps it's the time. I was hoping 3 in the morning for me would be. It is a good time, like as in daytime / sort of evening time for most people out, like in the Americas and stuff, especially. But I have a feeling quite a few people are busy potentially. Is this the first game or the second game? It is the second game, Gabriel. It is a Mass Effect 2. Well, I'm not perpetually in the Mako, so it's in Mass Effect 2. I'm running mods though, so and it's the Legendary Edition as well. So it's all they unify the look a bit with all the upscaling of everything. I don't think they added in models and what have you. So it's still everything is as barren or as detailed as it was when they released it. And I've got some mods on as well. It adds outfits and some weapons and makes everyone look a bit more. I think it actually even makes everyone look uniform. Like Liara, I think looks, completely.
That one is dead.
The same through all 3 games, rather than if you install this specific mod that makes them all consistent.
Their bodies.
Hey, Night Wolf, how you doing? Good to see you. It's entirely, now that I'm thinking about it, it's entirely possible that YouTube screwed up and just didn't send people the notifications, because that's been happening a bit more recently, apparently. I'm also just fantastically not that popular when it comes to, getting ready for work. Ah. Inside we go. Ow. I'm investigating this dig site. I don't know why I'm investigating this dig site. It's the only downside to scanning all these places then leaving and coming back later is that I have no idea what the initial thing that got me to come here was.
Clean kill.
Just stopping by to say hi. That's nice of you. Thank you very much, Nightwolf. I shouldn't have popped out of cover. This is bad. This is bad. Ah. Nope. Oh shit. Fuck, I should have healed myself. Why didn't I heal myself? Ow. You've only played Andromeda, but Legendary Edition sits in your library a few months now. Guess I need to start playing it. Indeed. It is a fun game. If you've only played Andromeda, prepare for this one to be a bit different. Because they made Andromeda after they did all three. There's none of that jetpack mechanic in this. In this one. And the first one is very, like, you know... There's rose-tinted glasses, especially. If someone sells you Mass Effect 1 is really good, there's a little bit of rose-tinted glasses to that, I think. However, I do love the way they did, I do love how they made the weapons. You write this, Mara? Okay, there we go. In 2, 3, and I think Andromeda as well, all the guns use thermal power clips because they wanted to make it more like a, you know, cover shooter. But in the first one, while it still was a, you know, covery shootery, your weapons don't require clips, they overheat. So you just have to, like, control your fire rate and all that sort of stuff, and you can basically they shoot infinitely, but you just need to, like, control the heat, which is really cool. But I guess some execs butted their heads in and decided that, no, people want things like Gears of War, they want clips, they don't like this energy stuff. Pisses me off that they changed that. I mean, maybe it was a design choice and they decided against it because they got genuine feedback from most people that they said they didn't like it as much. But I think if, in the test of time, it would have held up a lot better. A lot more people would be talking about it being like, oh, that was really cool that they stuck to that game design and it's all through all three, but nope. The second one, you wake up after being dead for 2 years and you're like, there's no thermal clip in this thing, despite thermal clips not being a thing, but yeah. Now you got me popped up on the corner of your laptop while you write up risk assessments, fair enough. In this stream, you're at the risk of having fun. Yeah, now's never a better time to experience Mass Effect than having the Legendary Edition. All three concisely into one little thing. And the cool thing with Mass Effect is you can carry over your saves. Andromeda takes place between 2 and 3 as well. So, basically the Andromeda mission, I think, gets, you know, canonically gets launched at around this game, or in between this one and the third one. Because I think something happens in the third one. Like, there's no way in hell they'd launch the mission by the time the third game happens. Because it'd be insane for them to be doing that. Oh, I need to be having my frozen rounds on. I'm going in! Yeah, I would be genuinely curious to hear from someone who plays, like, for instance, especially someone like you, Gabriel, who's played Andromeda, and then plays like Mass Effect 1 to 3, and, like, you know, what they feel like it, you know, how they feel it is, and what have you. How they feel that the story goes, the game itself, the gameplay, especially going back a fair bit. Once the artifact is secured and in transit, your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Voorhees aboard the MSV Strontium Mule in the Auric system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Voorhees with the capture if needed. I read good. Ooh. Prothean thing, huh? If anyone wants something to listen to... Oh, this is the vision we saw in the first one. Anyone wants anything to listen to after I finish the live stream, a new episode of my podcast has just gone out as well. Oh, how you doing, CS Gaming? Good to see you. Oh, mission over. There we go. Got the Prothean relic. Morning indeed.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Got a new message. Due to little due diligence on the Lieutenant's locks and the rendezvous with the Captain of Voorhees, the coordinates were obtained to the last known location in MSV added to your galaxy map. Ah, so that's a continuing quest. Probably should have read the rest of that, but I refuse to. Right, I need to do a hard save. The game does occasionally crash still. Not sure if it's the mods. I think these games just will occasionally crash. I believe Recapture Freighter is the one I needed to go to. They mentioned the Omega system in the notes. Away! Yes, Loki, my little lovely little kitty, is doing fine. He's a bit sneezy, but still going along. He's become a lot more clingy over the last year, since we lost our other little boy. Okay, so had to be put down. But we are actually looking at getting another kitty. Are the crashes Todd Howard's fault by any chance still? Yeah, somehow. If anyone, any of the members who watched my Cyberpunk video, a new one came out yesterday, and I think I had a crash in that, and I made a crash screen with Todd Howard in it still. I just spent a bit of time photoshopping it, not photoshopping, but you know, photoshopping quotation marks in that I use Affinity Photo, not Photoshop, but making his face look cyberpunky. So there is a splash screen of that. You call that, yep. I promise I'm still working on the music that I demoed in the first episode of that, by the way. You think a lot of people didn't like Andromeda that much, but my first game in the franchise, so you liked it. However, the previous ones are much better than you've heard that the previous ones are much better than Andromeda. I think in the end, it's up to personal preference. I rarely find listening to what people say on the internet is actually worth much salt, honestly. The amount of people that have hated things that I've quite enjoyed, or vice versa, to be honest. You know, there's a lot of people I'm killing here just cavalierly while I chat about video games.
Put them where we need them.
Also, Andromeda had a lot of problems at launch. It definitely did have that, yes. However, BioWare and stuff like those types of companies, BioWare are quite like a lot like Bethesda. They have that they claim they have that magic, and they crunch real fucking hard at the end, and they put out a product. And especially because I think Andromeda was being like, I think EA might have actually even learned their lesson from that. Like, oh, I can't go down here. I think EA has potentially learned their lesson, sort of, but they, or we'll see, I guess. But I think Andromeda is one of those games they're like, EA was forcing them to basically have like, this is the time you have, get it out now type thing, despite them guaranteed telling them that it's not fucking ready at all. Then they just released a pretty broken game. Well, airlocks are sealed. Good to know. But I think you should make up your own mind about whether you think Andromeda was good or bad. If it's the first game you experienced and you enjoyed it, that's good. That's real good. Oh shit. Okay, I wasn't in cover there. Wasn't quite paying attention. I genuinely think if you liked Andromeda, I think Mass Effect 1 will still feel like a bit of a slog. Especially if you want to 100% it and get everything.
Anyone is still here.
There are some, like, one of the mods I actually had that installed on Mass Effect 1 was, I don't know the name of it, sorry, but there was one that sort of added, like, some things, like, you have to, like, go to all these planets and you have to get, like, X amount of materials, minerals, dog tag type things, and, like, Asari things, and all these types of random things. And I think there was a mod. It might have been a mod. I don't know if I don't think it's part of the Legendary Edition. I'm pretty sure it's a mod, but it speeds that up a little bit. Yes, I do remember Andromeda having problems at launch. I will confess, I never finished Andromeda. It just didn't grab me. However, it was around a time, like, there was a time for quite a lot of time in my life where I just played games a hell of a lot, delved into them, loved them, absolutely did. And then there was a time in my life that I'm still not quite, haven't quite gotten over, sort of been gotten a bit over, but where I just had like an absolutely apathetic feeling towards games and just did not play games, did not enjoy them. You know, other mental health issues were rearing its ugly head along with that, I think, or continuing to evolve at that point. Oh, Samara's up there doing stuff. Hey, what's she doing up there? How'd she even get up there? She got up the stairs, did she? she bloody ran ahead. She's exploring the downside area. Samara, what are you doing?
Put them where we need them.
But yes, if you love sexy aliens, they made Samara just for people like you.
This will occupy.
And me. Let's be real. Yeah, the story's still good, but like the game is older, so be prepared for like things like just like the set dressing and what have you to be quite small. Like Mass Effect 2 was a huge step up when it came to like, you know, having like props like this, you know, in places and having more places and areas feel special and unique.
I need cover.
There's a lot of copy and pasting in Mass Effect 1 because it was like I think it was a small, not a smaller team so much. I think they were still, you know, they'd already made like, you know, Knights of the Republic and all that sort of stuff, and had done a fair bit of stuff, but it was a big undertaking, I'm pretty sure. It felt like it was a massive, like, a real big project, so that, and they did what they could. Closed. Seek security override.
Engaging hostiles.
Yeah, if you do play, pop back into one of my future streams and let me know how it went. If you're actually a subscriber and actually enjoy my stuff, or if you're just a random person popping in, that's fine. I don't expect you to come back and tell me, but if you do happen to catch more streams in the future and you do start playing them, let me know how it goes. Because like I said, I'm obviously, you know, rose-tinted glasses for me especially, like, and even my patience wears a little bit thin. Also, I just realised there's a bunch of horrible burned corpses on the ground here. I didn't make note of that horrific thing that's happened. But it's BioWare, so expect the story to be pretty good, relatively speaking, for, you know, games of that era.
Who the hell you think you are? But step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
I say maybe for that.
There must be a way in.
We've done it.
There we go. Well, there's that way in, but there was a locked door back this way. Got to go through here first. Yeah. Ah, it's still locked. Damn it. Back again. Nope. Come on.
As I must.
Agreed.
You know, what are you guys doing? There we are. Yeah. Oof. Generally, stories of the BioWare this time are pretty good. Yeah. They've always done a very good job. To be honest, a lot of the time when you feel like they haven't done the best of jobs at something, it almost always feels like CEO interventions and, like, you know, higher up sticking their pie into things, fingers into the pie, as it were. Especially because, unfortunately, their main publisher's always been EA, and EA is like notoriously horrible. Has been notoriously horrible for that. Especially in the past times when news about, you know, game development was less fervent and you could get less access to it, and they could just get away with being real pieces of shit so much easier. And especially I think Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 were all around that peak time. Not that it doesn't happen at, you know, painfully here as well now still, but crunch time, you know, crunching the people and, you know, forcing people into, like, you know, 80-hour weeks just to get the game done near the end type thing. Is that where all those mechs were? Is that where all those good boys? Yep, hello. Anyone for long pork? Whip up some jerky. Oh, I think Smart just took a hit. Bloody hell. I saw how those high heels went flying. Unity, there we go. So Mass Effect 1 is very much heavily RPG. It's sort of like... I mean, it's almost like kind of, it's kind of almost like, sort of how Elder Scrolls games went a little bit. Morrowind was heavy RPG, and so were the early ones. And that's kind of like Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 was like a lot heavier RPG. There's a lot more loot and weapon mods that you're constantly putting in your weapon and doing all that sort of stuff. Number 2 is a bit more like Oblivion, where it's a bit more of a mix of the two. And number 3 is a lot more action-based, like Skyrim. Yeah, if they're left alone to their stories, they're top notch. But if you get EAO sticking their nose in and stuff, it ends up becoming an incoherent mess. Yeah, pretty much.
Look around. There must be something useful here.
Authorization code required. I wonder if I need to sweet talk someone to get that, or if I just need to find it elsewhere. Potentially that too. Yeah, don't expect Mass Effect 1 to blow you away in, like, level design or that sort of stuff. And it's gonna be would be a weird juxtaposition as well, because the game will look a bit nicer because it's all been, you know, upscaled and what have you, and brought to sort of be a bit more in line with the other stuff. I don't think I missed anything in here. No, that's just a transmission. There wasn't a... No, stop. I must admit... Oh. The captain's log. Ah. There we go. I missed that. Yeah, it really feels like Mass Effect 1 was like almost there, really very much their own vision. Mass Effect 2 feels like, see, corporates got their fingers into it because they went, oh, this made a lot of money. Let's interfere to make sure that the second one really makes more money too. Oh, that was the end of the mission, was it? And that's why I think this real sticky cover shooter and thermal clips came in. I don't feel like the thermal clip... I mean, they might have wanted to make it a bit more actiony and, you know, increase the pace a little bit, which is just keeping in times with, like, more modern games. Which is fine. But, yeah, it really feels like the thermal clip stuff especially, and slimming down how many powers you have, so that you only have, like, a 5-ish, I think, rather than, like, you know, nearly, you know, up to 9. It also feels like they got notes of, like, this needs to be more console friendly. You need to make it more console friendly, and that was, you know, and the game in this is a bit more of a result of that.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Of course, do. You want to know what the glass is made of to provide actual points of cover. Well, I mean, sci-fi, it's meant to be sci-fi future glass. Yeah, there's the server stuff. Stop the Blue Sun's attack. Land on another planet. I guess it's a continuation of this. Probably should have actually read that message I got sent. Out of all the terminal messages to just ignore, that probably wasn't the best one to do. I can actually go back in the computer and just reread it if I want to. But, yes, if you are watching this, do remember I am playing with a few mods too, so everything's not going to look 100% the correct either. Away I go! Yeah, the overarching story's fun. The relationships and stuff like that. You know, building a love of the crew and all that good stuff's real fun. There are a couple things that There are some missions where, like, this game has a sort of, not like a point of no return, but this game very much relies on the fact that you're doing all the side quests and all that stuff first.
Launching probe.
And you can't barrel along the main storyline, because if you actually do that... I'll land here as well. Just found this place, why not? If you barrel along the main storyline stuff, you'll actually miss a lot of... You actually potentially miss some things. That's the classic proper RPG stuff, where if you don't explore, you don't, you know, actually go out there and do side quest stuff, you can miss out on stuff. And this one definitely has like a point of no return. And there is one timed mission, which it's kind of really annoying, and I hate when the games do this. But they do... Oh, there's blue suns again. Don't know if this is just a coincidence or if this was... Oh no, was disable the false signal. Oh, okay.
Ambush.
This is the place I was meant to go. Right. Never mind. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of when games do this, where they're like... Basically no missions are timed. You can get it. You can go along and do whatever, except this one mission that's critical. Be in. This is timed. If you don't get there, you'll get really fucked over. It's one of my only qualms I really have with... You guys just gonna stand there? Not... There's enemies, you know. There we go. They eventually kicked in. I really need to figure out if I can actually just get rid of their SMGs too. I keep forgetting to do that.
Understood. Change weapons. Get them off their feet.
Mass Effect 1 especially did a real thing where, like, your loadout is heavily restricted. I think it is restricted in this too, but I've got mods that fix that. But Mass Effect 1's like, you are for instance, you're a Vanguard or whatever, or a Sentinel or whatever, and you're trained in these weapons, and you basically can't use those other weapons. Though I think they fix that a little bit in the Legendary Edition. You aren't so heinously bad with, like, if you're not trained with an assault rifle, you basically can't fire it. Like, the reticle is like massive and the bullets just go everywhere. It's genuinely unusable. But I think in this they made it so it's like, it's basic and usable, because the idea that you're Commander Shepard, massive space hero, and yet somehow you can't fire an assault rifle at all, despite being an expert shot with a pistol and a sniper. It's really moronic. They did sort of fix that a little bit. Not make it so stupid. But you are still, like, you specialize in those weapons and you have more, you know, skills to actually delve into that, whereas the ones you're not trained in are, you know, just basic. And again, it's that analogy holding true of, you know, Mass Effect 1's more like Morrowind, and 2's more like Oblivion, 3's more like, you know, Skyrim. I think in 3 you're just trained in every weapon. I don't think you actually I don't remember. It's been a while, I must admit, especially since I played number 3. I remember 3 the least because I played that least, because I'm one of those people that has to play each game in sequence. So when Mass Effect 2 came out, I'd already replayed Mass Effect 1 probably a couple times. Then Mass Effect 2 came out, so I'd replayed 1, then played 2. And then, you know, probably replayed both of those again. Then when 3 came out, I replayed Mass Effect 1, then 2, then 3. just the way I operate. I don't like not having played the previous game. I can't just jump into a third title of a game. One of the reasons I haven't played The Witcher 3 is because I haven't ever finished Witcher 2. I finished Witcher 1. But, Never got around to finishing Witcher 2. Witcher 2 was once again, I think, when I had that real horrible melange of just not enjoying video games and just not playing much at all. That's when sort of like YouTube came around a bit more, and a lot more people were, you know, I was watching a lot more people play video games, and that almost scratched that itch when I was not really having the love as much of wanting to play games. And I think I've already listened to that. I think I just left these guys just fighting. I did fine, right?
All teams will be transferred shortly.
Alright. Through here. I mean, don't get me wrong, all these 3 Mass Effect games, they have their problems. But you love it, but I love it despite the problems. Mass Effect 1 is a bit copy and pasty, and you spend quite a lot of time. I mean, honestly, if I was going to recommend you look into modding at all for Mass Effect games, the one thing I'd recommend for number 1 is getting an infinite Mako boost, so you can just boost the Mako infinitely rather than having to let it recharge, because it doesn't change the game in any way, shape, or form. There's like maybe one time sequence where the time they give you is so generous anyway, it doesn't really matter. And you won't ruin your experience doing that. But having the Mako be able to boost infinitely and jump infinitely, it's just so much easier. Makes your life a whole lot better. Standing behind a explosive crate thing here. Not the best thing to be doing. Yep. Yeah, the game has always, I think, been a cover shooter. And especially on the harder difficulties, you have to go into that cover shooting thing. I mean, and realistically, I think, forgive me, if I'm showing my ignorance, and I don't mean to offend people, but it feels like real combat is kind of a bit like a cover shooter in that regard of you're flying from cover, you're going from cover to cover to shoot. I know I have some vets and stuff that watch my videos and stuff like that, so they can attest more than I can.
It's about to explode.
Droidica's got an upgrade. So I'll absolutely feign ignorance and acquiesce to more expert knowledge than myself. And it is funny, like, because I mean, in real life you don't have shields. You know, actual energy shields that literally block shots.
That one is dead.
So it's hard to know how, like, you know. It'd be fun. There's probably someone who's done it already, because whenever you can think of an idea, someone's probably already done it on YouTube. But to see someone who's a military expert actually talk about, like, well, if you had these energy shields, how would modern combat change? What tactics would you be trained with? Would you, you know, still be doing the same sort of stuff, or would you change how you know, attack a certain, you know, as a squad? How do you attack a, you know, literally and tactically any situation? That door's sealed by the looks of it. Oh. An agent from the prospect client arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, which raised a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade an agent to divulge the nature of the location of the cargo. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client has hopes to hire us to move a Prothean artifact from a dig site. Okay, that's the thing, yeah, we found. Took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the location of the dig site. Okay, right. So they got the location from him. The agent caved suspiciously quickly, I would say. They're like, oh, he caved pretty quickly, haha. I'd call that suspiciously quickly. Suspicious indeed. That's a distress signal. Being falsely set out. Is that necessary?
We've done it.
I mean, it looked cool, but was that necessary? Could have just shot the damn thing. Far. But I suppose excitedly running away from explosions, more fun. I mean, to be fair, if I had the ability to excitedly run away from explosions more in my life, I would take it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. At this point, she doesn't really need to be saying that. I can just, Planet of Origins. Gives us a distress signal detected. Message to follow. Alliance colony on Planet Franklin, not plant. Kill switch missiles. Ooh. Stop the javelin missiles. Ooh. Now we have a thing to come in here. Oh, okay, the enter button was there. I just couldn't see it because it was so... I think I scanned all the planets in that other system. So I'll quickly do this one as well. Do a little bit of the busy work that I plan on doing later. A little bit. Yes, once I finish the stream today, I have a week of, you know, not making content stuff because I've already pre-made a week ahead. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully people enjoy the videos that come out.
Probe launched.
I'm considering adding back a second video to my
Probe launched.
Schedule again. However, I'm thinking of actually adding it in fortnightly. So, because bit of behind the scenes. On Monday, I do my main video, like my main Fallout video. I record it, edit it, get it all done and uploaded and ready to go. Oh, there's a planet there. Sneaky, sneaky. Am I scanning a sun? I think this has gone wrong. Something's gone wrong with this one. I think this is not quite right. I think this is meant to be a normal planet, not like a demi-sun, whatever you might call it. Yeah, that didn't look right at all. Is there a little planet around here? Hey. Oh no, of course. This one here. Franklin.
Anomaly detected.
Launch detected. Launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately.
But I don't want to. I feel realistically, what I should do is play like Fallout New Vegas, and that way I've got Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas coming out. You know, one Fallout 4 video every week, and then every fortnight I'll have one Fallout New Vegas video. That's what I should do for my channel, because you know more people come to me for Fallout. But I'm just I'm doing a podcast in Fallout and I do a weekly Fallout video. I'm a little bit, I'm getting to my capacity of enjoying Fallout.
Warning, 2 missiles are approaching.
Armed conflict. Can't tell when.
Thank you, Bane. Whoa. Oh, something's... Oh. Their bodies are glitching around. Oh no. I think this might be a... Nope. When I'm out of combat, hard save. And, oof. Oh, we've got a ticking clock, actually. Is that why I'm not allowing you to save? Because you might run out of time. Okay. Right, well, hopefully those bodies don't glitch out to the point where this game crashes.
Contact.
Oh, okay, I think it was just those ones. Right. These guys seem fine. Oof. I think they were stretching around like some real glitchy boys. It's the first time I think you see Batarian in like proper full mask armor too. They always have their head exposed. No, wait, they haven't got head armor. It just looks like it because their heads are quite dark. Yep, guy flying through the air. Yeah, just from afar it looked like they were wearing helmets, but obviously not. Okay, oh, I just saw one glitching through then. Some of the rag dolls glitching out a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Hold together, Mass Effect. Hold! I need you to keep going, baby. I need you to keep going. Okay, that's down there. I know there's precious time and a missile's being launched and stuff, but got to loot as well. These are potentially people that are angry about the fact that I killed a bunch of Batarians by letting that system get destroyed in the arrival. Oh. One of my speakers just turned off. There we go. Sometimes when I got the volume down pretty low, keep it. EU regulations require speakers to have like a certain kill switch in them to save like power and stuff like that. Which means annoyingly that your speakers will turn off if they're a bit too low sometimes automatically, because they detect a certain, they have to go over a certain dB level, and for some reason that certain dB level isn't above, you know, nothing happening. I don't know why. Right, they're targeting a spaceport and a capital city. So I need to find out which one I need to kill switch. Right. So missile 1 target. Spaceport Industrial District. Apply kill switch to protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city. Target 2, Capital City. Apply kill switch here to save the city and hundreds of lives with its industrial area destroyed. However, the colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated. I mean, yeah. Paragon option. No choice. So this is, yeah, another one of those choices. Probably added by the arrival, I'd say. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. No, actually, no, that probably was already in the game, actually. I think it was just sort of accentuating that the choice you have to make in the arrival. New message in my private terminal? Oh? What devilry is this? No messages at my private terminal. Oh! Just look at that! I need to speak to Legion because I don't think I've got his quest from. I might have his quest from him. I need to double check. Probably should do a yep. Save after that mission. Mayhaps I'll get balked to by someone else. Hello, Firewolfen.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Specify.
I've never encountered a Geth.
We are a unique, most mobile platform.
Pretty sure I've gone through all this before.
As individual yet we are still connected to the great
kind of
program.
Mayhaps the loyalty mission.
FTL comm system.
The oldest audiovisual record dates from 15 years after that.
Are our network secure, Edie?
Never interfaced with another machine intelligence. Legion is 1,000.
I'm going right fine, not too bad. How about yourself?
Beyond my comprehension. A mind the size.
Currently 5 AM here, but
how do you maintain stability?
My time schedule is intentionally different.
I manage. Some minutes are more difficult than others.
Can you replay something?
Recording timestamp from Creator Year 2485, 18th day of Loonshao, New Moon.
Mistress Hala Dama, unit has an inquiry.
What is it, 431?
Do these units have a soul?
Who taught you that word?
We learned it ourselves. It appears 216 times in the Scroll of Ancestors.
Only Quarians have souls. You're a mechanism.
Recording ends.
Was that the first time a Geth asked if it had a...
It was the first time a creator became frightened when we asked.
Interesting. But I must get back
we
to
will remain here. Shepard Commander.
I have questions.
Specify. Mizara
I definitely think I've gone through all this. They usually prompt you with like, I want you to do a mission for me.
That must take a long time. I'm surprised you can...
So I either already have the mission...
Acknowledged.
Or it's the one where you choose whether or not side with them. If that happens in the... Anyway, my memories... The problem with the problem especially is I sort of have all 3 games fused a little bit in my brain as well. Because they've, like, you know, they've all came out so long ago. At the time when they were coming out, I had a bit more knowledge of it all, but...
Do you have a moment
I
to
always
talk?
have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being
I
assigned?
was handpicked by the Elusive Man. How do I feel? But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we
Don't worry.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed.
I knew it would be. Anything else you'd like?
Yeah, you can
I better go.
You can be sweet on Kelly if you want to. You can make her your paramour. But I chose Liara and won, and I will continue. You're good, are you? Fine? Just tired yourself. Fair enough. Is it the end of the day for you? I'm sorry, I don't always remember exactly where everyone's time zones are from. From my regulars. You'll have to forgive me. Right, plot a jump. Okay. Destroy blood pack base. Oh, I got a sore shoulder. I don't know why. I took both ibuprofen and paracetamol yesterday, and it was still sore. I've done something to my shoulder. Samara and Thane, best people to take along. Slightly past noon there. You're in the central US, that's right. You only got 6 hours of sleep because it was up till 3 AM playing modded Minecraft. There we go. I can actually choose none for her. No more using the damn SMGs. They're the pity little shitty things, and I'm pretty sure you guys have infinite ammo. Just use your awesome weapons, please. Only 6 hours sleep. To be quite frank, that's my max I normally get, unfortunately. I wish I could sleep longer, but I just don't. It's really annoying, and often sometimes, especially when even if I'm exhausted.
The base. It is probable that destroying it would disrupt the entire facility.
If everything ready, attack. Okay. Yeah, I just just don't get more sleep than that, unfortunately. Depending on day, I can usually sleep for about 10 if I can swing it, but you're very much sloth. Fair enough. No, I don't ever think I've been able to sleep for 10 hours. Perhaps in my younger days when, especially when you're a teen and your clock's all weird and, you do actually sleep that long. Like, out of necessity, like it's genuinely growing body stuff. It's one of those things that, I wish was more common knowledge back in my day, especially when I was a young teen and what have you. But it's definitely one of those things where it's like, yeah, teens absolutely need a lot more sleep. Okay. This is blood pack. These are mostly Vorchers and Krogans. Oh. Midway roll, reading a datapad. I am Commander Shepard after all. Spectre. Human war machine. Able to read datapads while rolling through midair. Yep, here they come. Bit more of an action-packed episode today. Video, live stream. Because I think the last one was a lot more talking. You can usually work on 6 hours of sleep, but sometimes you get a big headache. Yeah, fair enough.
Go in peace. Removed one. Go in peace.
This is still Mass Effect 2, yes. I probably got 2 or 3 more streams in it, I'd say. I'm getting most of the rest of the side quests done today. I've pre-recorded myself. I've explained this a couple of times now, sorry, but for those who know, but I've pre-recorded this coming week because I needed a bit of time off because I'm suffering a little bit from a little bit of burnout and what have you. And pre-recording an extra week didn't help. On top of that, but this week I'm going to be going around in this game at some point, and I won't stream it, of course. It'll just be in my spare time. I'm going to fly around and scan every system, every planet, just to make sure I have every side quest available that's possible to get at this time frame. And then I will be able to, next stream, I'll come back and I'll do probably the Shadow Broker mission, and then clean up any side missions I have left. And then that might take the entire stream, because I only stream a couple hours normally. Then I will... Oh, hey! Then the next stream will be the main mission, and that might, unless a bunch of side missions unlock because of that, I'll potentially just be pounding the main storyline, and that might be close to the last stream. What was that? I just saw something flick up here. I think that was a glitch. Like one of those little squares around like a, explosive shell thing. I think I'm supposed to shoot those.
We should get out of here.
Yep. Evacuate. Evacuate. Ah. Excitingly run away from explosions. Yeah, take some time off if I need it. Yeah, just don't burn out. Yeah, it's just the main problem I had was for one, I wanted to take some time off at Christmas, but I ended up, especially with that Stardew Valley 80 days in Stardew that I did, that really bled into my time off that I was supposed to take off for myself. And then, Christmas didn't really feel like much of a break because, you're out doing stuff all the time. So I was just like, I need a bit more of a proper time off just to play. And it came about especially because I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and I was like, oh man, I'm really enjoying this. And I've got number 2 as well.
No messages for you, Commander.
So I was thinking, it'd be perfect time because that way I can just play Kingdom Come Deliverance in my in my free time. I'd normally have it, for recording and what have you. Oh. Okay, that was weird. So my screen went blank. Your OBS, your view didn't. I will say actually, the entire time, by the way, I've been playing this. There's always been little glitches on my side. It doesn't come up on yours, but little occasional glitches, vertical tears type things. I think I have VSync on. Yeah, VSync is on. What might actually help me? Why don't I just cap the frame rate to 60? Maybe that'll stop some tearing that's happening. Oh, that's looking choppy on my... Is this looking choppy for people, or is it just my OBS being a weirdo? Because according... I don't know, it looks like the whole of OBS is being weird. You need to give that game another chance, but also it wasn't the smoothest game. Are you talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 or 2? 1 I found okay. Honestly, my main recommendation is install a mod that lets you save whenever. And because, yes, I get it, it's meant to be a more, hardcore experience, as it were. But if the game isn't absolutely a 100% guaranteed to work all the time, then that's not great. Not being able to save all the time means that you might crash and then lose an hour of something. I nearly lost. One of the reasons I installed the mod, and a save anywhere, anytime mod, initially, because when I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, is because I went to the archery contest with Capon, and Oh yeah, the OBS is looking real choppy, but it's not actually reporting any frame errors. That's weird. Mayhaps upping the frame rate? I've got 100. My monitor's 165 hertz, I think. Yeah, that looks like smoother on. That was weird. OBS wasn't liking for some reason this game being in 60 frames. Really weird. I think I've experienced this before where my side was stuttering on OBS. The game was fine and it was going out fine. It was just OBS itself being weird. Husks. Husks. We got husks. Synthetic? Technically for husks, I think. Synthetic ammo, I think.
Get them off their feet.
The combat wasn't the Kingdom Come 1. The combat wasn't the best, and you felt pretty aimless with it personally. That's fair enough. I could easily see that. If you're reading this, get the hell out of this place now. Okay, I could easily see that argument being that's a fair argument for, you know, if there's not the game, if you don't click with the game, I could very much see that being an experience. And I will say, I did not click that well, 100% that well with the combat at all the entire time I played the game. Still spent 65 hours in it playing almost all of it, and I finished it. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the combat is a lot better. A lot more sleek and oh, abomination, bloody hell. Ow! Jerk! Exploding! No fair. The main the archery I didn't like either, because the archery is very much that, like, you don't have a crosshair, but you can install a mod that gives you a crosshair, of course. But you have to very much guess where you're aiming, whereas in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 they made your eyesight go very much down the shaft, which is actually how it would work, as far as I'm aware. But in the first one, Henry never does that, which is kind of annoying. It's the difference between, in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, I didn't always feel like the fact that I missed an archery shot despite having a really high bow skill. I was expecting like it felt like the skill tree for the bow actually was unfinished, because I know there was definitely some stuff in there that was apparently a little bit unfinished. Oh, some logs. Nothing else ever swear. Called some contacts, found a market that was kind of this thing. Good. Alien glowing stuff. Yep. I think they found some stuff and unearthed some stuff that they probably shouldn't have. I feel like the skill tree was missing like a skill that gives you a crosshair or gives you like a slight zoom or something like that, you know, like in a lot of games do with bow and arrow stuff, where you can get a slight, like a little zoom in. Where you get like a punched in screen. You know, this is a massive example of it. You know, when you're doing it like in this, where you zoom in and you get a real big scope down, because it's trying to compensate for the fact that you're in third person and you don't have a scope, but you realistically would have a scope on this that gives you a zoomed in view. So they're trying to compensate for that. Samara, what are you doing out there? Okay, she's down. Samara's down, everybody. Oh, hey! You, stop that! What the hell's Thane in all this? Out of ammo. Down to the old pistol. Ow! I'm running away like a true hero. What if I go invisible? I think I can hear Thane shooting somewhere. Wow, there's a lot coming here. Bloody hell. Alien machine discovered, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I just... Ow. Wow! But yeah, the bow and arrow stuff in that's an example. I think the combat The combat you can use some refinement. Could have used a bit more refinement. It is a bit older of a game, of course. It's like, what is it, 2015? 16, 17, something like that. I don't know. And it was a more indie studio making a big open world game. Like, for instance, like an example of just how much they refined in the second one. I feel like I need to close something, and I shouldn't be just.
Heads up.
I think I need to be like shutting a door or something. These feel like infinitely spawning. Nope. Okay. Where the fuck is that?
Shields have failed.
There we go. I think I might have just needed to do that. Yeah, I think so. Again, yes, the bow stuff. So, in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 versus 2, I feel like in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I feel like the reason I missed a bow and arrow shot is because I didn't do, like, you know, of course there's a skill thing where you're, you know, the better your character gets, the more steady their aim is and stuff. But I feel like in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I feel like it's my fault when I miss a shot. In Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, it got frustrating and I really felt like, it didn't feel like it wasn't your fault, it felt like you were struggling a bit more with clunkier controls. And yeah, the combat system in number 2 is a little bit faster paced, a lot better. They got rid of they refined the directions, so it's like, it's just left click now and like left, up and right attacks, and then the bottom one is your forward thrust rather than it being right mouse. Right mouse is now like a deflect attack. And it's much better. Much better. And again, I feel like when I die in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I've died more times, I've played both on standard, so it should be around the same difficulty. But I feel like in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I definitely also feel like it's my fault for not doing, you know, not being controlling maintaining my stamina enough, or, you know, balancing my fights and knowing when. I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2 were both one of those games where it's like, you can always just run away. Sometimes surrendering is the option to survive. Well, that's a big horrible thing I won't have to fight. Like you said, you need to give it another try. Problem with starting games but never finishing them. Fair enough.
Navigation. The nearby beacon towers may serve as a navigation.
And like I said, I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, you could just sort of relatively pound through the main storyline and not deal with not do a huge amount of side quests, and you should be fine. I'd recommend playing it on standard for that too as well, because to be quite frank, a lot of people, like, one of the main things I constantly get people tell me to do is like, oh, you should play it on hardcore. I recommend, like, you know, people recommending playing on a hardcore. No, most people are just like being like, you know, oh, I liked it on this. You should do yourself a favor and play it on hardcore because I enjoyed it more on that. But for me, it's like, no, thank you. I read like what's the difference between standard and hardcore in Kingdom Come 2, and I was like, no, thank you. I like to be able to fast travel. I like having a map and knowing where I am on it, and all that sort of stuff. And I like a proper compass and stuff. It's definitely one of those games where a lot of people really love in fully RPing themselves into the world and being like, you know, fully invested in it and delving into it and, you know, almost letting themselves go into that world as much as possible. But not my... Is that... No, I can't shoot it. An ominous planet where visions are real, visibility is low. And there's a horrible monster. Cool. But yeah, in the end, if I was like analyzing both games, if I was doing, you know, one of my talk videos, which I'll be starting that channel back up again in the coming month. I'll hopefully get a video out mid-Marchish, around that sort of time for it. I'd like to get it up and running and monetized and all that sort of stuff, and being another little small source of income, and getting closer and closer to being actually making videos my job. Hopefully the podcast gets to that point soon as well. It's slow. I've only got like 30 something subscribers on that channel, and I know podcasts are a lot harder to get off the ground too. Yeah, if I was doing a talks video on the Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, it's like, you know, it's one of those games that wouldn't be for everyone. And I found myself going to look at, you know, Googling a couple times as well, like having a list of, if you want to do all the quests and stuff, there's like some quests are timed, some aren't. And it doesn't tell you really, and sometimes the people are like, you need to get over there now and do this, drop everything, but you don't actually have to. And then sometimes they say, yeah, you need to get this done within a couple of days, and you actually have to, otherwise the quest will fail entirely. That's why in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I've literally installed a mod that puts like a little asterisk next to a quest, and that means it's timed. So I know it's timed, so I have to make sure I get to it. You hate the combat in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Direction of combat's just not for you. You'd love a mod that overhauls the combat. There's a lot more mods in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I believe. There's quite a few mods. More, I think. I must admit, I actually haven't looked at and counted properly, but I get the vibe that there's more for 2. However, it is a new game. I'm sure if there's not already, there probably will be a one that brings that changes the combat. But yes, I can absolutely see like the combat not being for everyone as well. Yeah, you're not a hardcore difficulty kind of gamer personally. No, neither am I. Unfortunately as well, when it comes to things like Skyrim and mod packs, most of the mod packs basically want to try and make Skyrim Dark Souls, and I fucking hate that. It's not my cup of tea. You only put like 5-ish hours into Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, so you just need to give another go and learn the mechanics. Yeah. There's that too. It takes a while to get into the world and learn about what you need to do. The do's and don'ts almost. I mean, it's almost one of those games where I feel like watching a video that's sort of like literally the do's and don'ts of this game, or what, you know, little tips and what have you. Might be even a good thing to do. You would have loved the combat to be more like Elden Ring. Yeah, fair enough. I think they were going, they were definitely going, well, they're sticking to what they made in number 1. Ah, okay, it's raw materials. I thought I might have missed something down here, just raw materials. They were trying to simulate, make it as sort of real as possible. Like you can't take on like 5 people at once, unless you're heavily armored and they're like commoners that have like basic weapons and stuff. If you're taking on like, you know, multiple groups of people, you have to just run away or do what I did, which is just get on your horse and then just sprint off a little bit, get a bow and arrow out and just pop them with arrows. I relied on that tactic a fair bit. As you level up, your character gets better at when you're fast traveling at noticing ambushes and stuff like that as well. And you can often, like, you know, avoid them, skirt around them, or just, like, you know, stop and then get on, you know, run around on your horse, run around the outskirts and find where the people are trying to ambush you and start shooting at them with arrows. One of the biggest downsides about playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 then 2 straight away is that because it's a video game, you have to lose... Uh-oh. Mara, please, there we go. You have to lose your cool stuff, you have to lose... Like, it's no surprise that you do, like, you know the typical, what is it? Metroid. Typical Metroid thing where you lose all your gear, lose your skills, and they need to make a story reason for that. and you have to be almost down powered, but it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, I just spent the entire first game getting my herbalism to like max. Now I have to redo that. Like, there's actually no, like, the reason for why you suddenly lost your herbalism skill or your reading skill's not quite as good is kind of not really covered properly. But they sort of hand wave it a little bit. Soul's good combat is really good for the game when it's built up from the ground for it, but adding it to Skyrim is just not working. I haven't seen a single mod that does dodge well. No. No, that's why I didn't like most mod packs that I've played so far, because they all kind of try to make Skyrim a Souls-like game. I think there was one what I was playing, I can't remember what it was, but you even, like, you died and respawned. You didn't die and just reload. It was like you had to respawn. And oh my god, it made the fucking game take so... Like, if you like that, and you have all the... You're not... And especially if you're not making it for videos as well, is another thing. You've always got to take what I say with a grain of salt, because I'm coming from an aspect of someone who's making videos in it usually, and not just playing it just to enjoy it on its lonesome. And holy crap, some of those things just make it such the game a ball ache. Because no one wants to, you know, most people don't, unless you're playing a Souls game and you're playing it really well, most people don't want to watch you die and die and die again and respawn and have to repeat combat all the time and stuff. You hate Skyrim as it is, but you did try Lorim a while back, and while it was cool to see how the overhaul thing was difficult as hell because they made the beginning cave areas level plus 20 plus. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of grinding in that. No shade on the devs and how they want to make the game to be. If they're happy with it, fair enough. Yeah. If you're going to play Skyrim mod pack, you'd probably just play one the vanilla, just enhances the graphics. Yeah, pretty much. There's usually there's a real fun perk. There's ones that usually overhaul. You can get graphics like there's usually a vanilla plus. I can't think of it off the top of my head if there is one, but there's usually like a vanilla plus mod pack out there, or collection like there was on Nexus as well. And I've got no upgrades. But there are some fun things like adding more quests and all that sort of stuff, but also there's some quests that are like these like DLC self-contained size quests, which are really great. And also there's ones... There was another mission over here. There's a perk tree one that makes the perk tree a lot better, which I definitely like, because I feel like, yeah, there's some things they missed on the perk tree, and yeah, making the game a little bit more RPG-ish. Okay, there we go. NGVO or Elder Gleam are the ones that you like, and Ordinator, question mark. I don't know. I don't know. I must admit. I'm not actually... I'll let you on a secret. I'm not actually an expert on mod packs. Like, my Oblivion Painted World one was the first time I ever installed a mod pack. Before that, I'd only ever modded the games myself, you know, mildly. So, the mod packs are... Basically, the mod packs I've made videos in are the mod packs I've played. If I've made a video on it, that means I've played it, at least to some extent. Large shipment of resources. Okay. The master mods. No, I'm not. People keep assuming I'm a master modder. People think I know, like, how to mod. Like, I genuinely have, like, had that thought of, like, should I make my own mod pack? Because it probably would, you know, it would boost, getting myself out there a little bit if I made a fun mod pack that people want to play. I'd probably make it in Fallout 4, but the problem is I'm just not I've never made a MO2 mod list myself, so I'd have to learn how to do all that, and yeah, it'd be a big undertaking. And then, to be honest, I look at other people's mod packs and go, well, What could I make that's different? The only idea I've had is making a specific mod list that is like a style, like, and it would be probably making the game like a zombie apocalypse type thing. However, that would make the game potentially not winnable, is the only problem. You want to try Lore Rabbits in space on Survivor difficulty on Fallout 4. I wouldn't be into that personally, so I haven't tried it yet. So difficulty level in base Fallout scales the enemies and scales how many legendaries you get. Usually in a mod pack, people replace, like in, I think all mod packs I've played, a lot of them replace the difficulty with mods. So the actual difficulty setting is just determines how many legendary drops you get and what have you. And then usually you can customize the difficulty through those mods in the MCM settings. Sometimes, not all the time. And I'm not familiar with Lore Out because I haven't played it yet. It's been wonderful chilling with you, but I must take your leave now. Friends are coming up.
I'll hold them.
Celebrate friends' upcoming nuptials. Oh, very nice. Have an amazing evening and rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Stage Cat, and all the best to you and your friends' nuptials indeed. Hopefully they have a long and fruitful life together. Nuptials is marriage, right? I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm misremembering that word. I'm pretty sure. I just had that panic moment on my brain. Like, oh, is that the word I remember it being? But thanks for hanging out, Stage Cat, and yeah. Ow! Ow! Jerks! You're glad YouTube suggested my live streams to you. Oh, cool. So you're a new person then, yeah. I seem like a cool guy. Oh, I'm very cool. Cool as a cucumber on fire. Be sure to keep an eye on my channel from now on. Yeah, I stream once a week. At varying times. I'm still sort of figuring out what actual best time for me to stream is, because I live in Australia. So the time zone, unfortunately, is not compatible with most people. Oh. There goes that guy. He had a fun time. Can't do this during combat. How dare. I can do two things at once. Yes, it is. Yeah, okay, Stage Cat. Yes, I was right in the nuptials is marriage. Yeah. Yeah, I live stream once a week. I sent that man to space indeed. Ah, yes. I sent that man to space. Yeah.
Space!
I don't know why the hell that thing refuses to play properly. You never know what time I stream. I do put it on the Discord. I pop it on the Discord, and then I usually do put the live stream at least... I schedule the live stream at least one day before I actually live stream. So if you do check my channel, it should... If you have notifications on, I believe it should tell you that. It's been a while since space, yeah. Once again, the video never plays correct on my side, so I don't know if it actually plays properly for you either. Decrypting stuff. I'm sure I'm not going to get attacked and going to be fine. You know what? Are there people coming? Surely, they look like they know people are coming. There we go. Decrypt this. In a second, when it fires. There we go. Decrypt that. Bravo! But yeah, I don't know why that space video, I've tried recoding it in all different codecs or whatever. It was a black screen for about 10 seconds before it played right. Did it play fully, or did it like fast forward? Because on my side it was blank, and then I tried switching in and out, and then it played the video rapidly until it got to the space part. That's exactly what I saw on my side. I'm curious if that was exactly how it happened on your side. Roll away! Yes, my apologies once again. I'm gonna Gabriel. Yeah, live stream once a week. Have one main video go out a week, and if you're a member, which you can become for just $1. I'm not trying to actually sell you on the damn thing. It's sped up until we got the space part. Right, okay, so it did fuck up. I don't know what it... Like I said, I've tried re-encoding it multiple times at different codecs and all that sort of stuff, and it just never seems to fucking play properly.
Weakening their integrity.
I don't know. It's just being weird. Oh, it's bridge controls. Yeah, there we go. Decryption complete. Do I need to do the other one? No, okay. Oh, end mission. Yes, live stream once a week. Normal video once a week in Fallout 4 modded playthroughs typically. And then I have a members episode. Currently I'm doing Cyberpunk once a week, which the episode came out yesterday for that. And those are exclusive. The first video is for free, and you can go watch that if you want. But there's the subsequent videos are members only. But my membership is only at max. You can get the exclusive episodes even at the $1 tier. Oh, $1.50 Australian, but $1 USD, I believe. No messages at my private terminal.
How may I help you? I'll be here if you need anything.
Very nice. So yeah, that's what you can do if you wanna, if you eventually like my stuff and go, I want more. I've finished off a full playthrough of Oblivion, Morrow Oblivion, which is Morrowind, but it's in the Oblivion version engine, which is quite fun. That's like 18 hours, and I actually released 2 videos that are basically all the episodes condensed down into 2, like 1 8 and 1 6-hour video or something like that. So yeah, like I condensed it down, so I like cut out the intro and outro parts and what have you, just to make it a bit more seamless. That's a bit more enjoyable for someone just put in the background. So that's like, you know, 15 plus hours worth of that content. So yes, if people enjoy my stuff and they're eventually like, ooh, does he have more? And I also have a Talks channel, which is, it's called Sanguine Red Talks, where I do like reviews of older games. I haven't... I'm gonna go to Citadel. I'm gonna enter the Citadel, I think. I haven't done anything on that for quite a while, but I am now working on a new video for that one. Revitalizing it. I also have a podcast where I talk about Fallout locations. Nope, I meant to. So every episode, the first episode I did 2 locations, but I ended up deciding to just do once, so I can do 1 a week rather than doing it every fortnight in 2 locations. And the 4th episode just came out today, and that's just a podcast. It's like I've got a visualizer thing for it. But yeah, it's just me like delving into a location, talking about like the game design, the level design, the actual lore of the place, going through the location, talking about things I notice, and you know, the environmental storytelling, especially because Fallout, the Bethesda games, quite enjoy doing a lot of environmental storytelling. But yeah. So every week, if you don't, even if you don't subscribe to my membership stuff, you get 2 things a week you can listen to, put in the background and what have you. Just curious to see if I can pick up any more side missions from here, because I'm actually nearly out of them. Because the last thing is to go see Liara, which is Shadow Broker stuff. I don't think. Do I have any more mods for Fallout upcoming, or am I working on Ash Lotus? Still doing Ash Lotus at the moment. Next week's episode is going to be Ash Lotus. So when I started Sandland, my main goal was on like, okay, I need to set just set myself a single. I want to set myself a goal, complete that goal, and that's my playthrough of that mod pack, rather than going around doing all the bunch of different things, but and then eventually stopping when I'm, you know, get a bit tired or over that mod pack or what have you, or however it goes. For a lot of stuff to buy here. For Sandland, I was going to complete the main Brotherhood storyline because I've never like, oh, I think I maybe completed the... I don't think... No, actually, I don't know if I've ever actually completed the main storyline for Brotherhood of... siding with the Brotherhood of Steel. So I decided that I was going to do it for,
I'm sure you'll be
a lot of
satisfied with our product.
clothing here. Very nice. So I decided, like, okay, with Sandland, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set myself a goal. But unfortunately, Sandland just doesn't like... It doesn't like my computer. It's nothing... The mod pack's fine for most people. Almost most... Well, you know, from almost everyone. But a few people, like me, the combat just lags like a motherfucker no matter what I do. I've tried just about every fix on the under the sun.
Please, you have to help me.
Reinstalling. I even reformatted my computer in between the two just because it needed reformatted anyway. Is this the top level? I think the 20. Yeah, I think this is the top level. I'm gonna transport later and see. Yeah. Sorry, I say a lot sometimes. But yes. No, I can't buy a used ship. I wasn't gonna buy a used ship. What the hell did I buy a used ship for? Hiroshima. Still going with the souvenir things I bought.
I'm Commander.
Still popping up.
This is my favorite store.
Oh, tech damage. Yes. Nice. I knew I'm missing like one or two things here because at one point I just ran out of credits. So pounding through all those side quests really get you a lot of money. A lot of credits.
This is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Medigel, life support, webbing. Oh, that's just legs. Nice. Not that I've ever run out of Medigel ever.
Occasional motor control side effects. Jake loves to run. What if it makes him...
There's nothing in there. Right, okay. Fast transport back up to the top, I believe. I should go to the Presidium as well, just to say hello to Captain Anderson. Okay, that's the, place. Ah, here it is. Yeah, that's Darkstar. This is the club. I will be checking back in on good old Sandland when updates come out just to see if it fixes it for me. Yeah. And I've kept my save, and Jeff Joro Lantern will hopefully come back at some point. I grooved out. Like a groovy person. But for now, we're Luscious Locks Tim in Ash Lotus. And what I'm doing for Ash Lotus is doing the Valkyrie storyline. There's a modded storyline for a modded companion. And I'm just going to complete her quest line, and then that's it. That'll be it for Ash Lotus. I'll move on to another mod pack, and you know, have a little look at it quickly to see what's what, and then explore it and try and Wow, I missed a lot of oh shit! I'm out of money again. Fuck's sake! Oh damn it, blast! There's a lot more modded stuff, is why I ran out of credits so quickly. Shit more stuff to buy. I do have the discounts for all these places too. Because all these locations are my favourite place in the Citadel. Naturally. Right, so there's... Need to make mental note, there's still one place in... I mean, to be fair, I think I've got all the mod stuff. I don't have to stress too much about that. Councillor Anderson!
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
How've the last couple years treated you?
Knowing what I know...
Have gone through all this.
My door is always...
Oh, I can talk about Caden on Horizon. I don't think I talked to him about that before.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
I
know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I better go.
My door is always open.
Yeah. So yes, you'll get familiar with this sort of location, this Presidium location here in Mass Effect 1 if you play it, because you run around this area in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 here, you just see the sort of little bits of it. A lot of running around in Mass Effect 2, in Mass Effect 1. However, if you do play the game, you know, later as someone enjoying it now, the things like the lifts, I think, have all been sped up and stuff, because the lifts are like loading zones, and in number 1 back in the day, especially just normal hard drives, those loading zones took a while. It took so long that they made sure that like there was a ton of like news reports and your companion chatted a lot in the lift because there was so much time waiting in them. Oh, no more actual upgrades. Oh, I got the bits and parts for it, but I didn't get an actual... Oh. Unless I've already... Unless I already have the maximum of that, but they're still for sales. Okay. Perhaps that's what happened too. I think I should be able to change my outfit as well, which I'll leave on for the outfit for the next time. I always try and change outfit every stream. Let's pick next stream's outfit, shall we? Yeah, some of this is modded. Oh, that's cool. Oh, these are some cool stuff. Look at that. Oh, jacket game on this one is fantastic. Hell yeah. Very nice. Anyway, sorry, yes, I'm talking about multiple things and stopped talking about each one and interrupting myself with other things. But yes, I think that is enough for me. Just around 3-hour stream. That's not too shabby indeed. Like I said, I'll go around and get more stuff done. Go around and scan every planet. Try and get more credits so I can just go through and buy everything as well. All that good stuff. And yes, like I said, if you want to, I've got a whatchamacallit, podcast called the Green Vault Podcast. Just released my whatever episode it was video, the fourth video, I believe. Let me just grab it. Yeah, the fourth episode. In this place is Tacoma Park in Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Fallout 3. That's what I'm trying to. Link in the description there. Just link in the in the chat if you want to check it out. Just me talking about locations and what have you in Fallout if you're interested in Fallout stuff. I'm trying to find places that at least I'm less familiar with or haven't even been to. Like Tacoma Park, I don't think I ever went to. It's one of those really real out of the way places that really felt like, and I go over in the podcast, I really feel like it was going to be a location where you were going to get sent to with quests, but the only thing that's actually there that would actually find you going there on purpose is an achievement to kill all 5 behemoths, because there's a behemoth there. It's like a linear place. Yeah, that's Tacoma Park, and next week I've got a nice one too. One in next week is New Vegas. But yeah. Like I said, if you want to, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. It does really help out. The liking and commenting especially really helps out. Are we ending the stream? You just got back yourself. Yes, unfortunately, Fire. Sorry. Yes, this is the end part where I tell people to do stuff that they probably won't do, maybe, or have already done anyway. I have become the galaxy map. I am the galaxy map. I'm always the galaxy map. I should be your galaxy. You should revere me as such. Your entire galaxy should just be me. But yeah, all that sort of stuff. If you're not a member, do consider checking out even the $1 tier. Gets access to the weekly exclusive episodes, which is the main bread and butter of the membership stuff. The high tiers, support the channel a lot more, and you get your name in the credits and what have you, and a shout out if you do the spicy tier. But yeah, even the $1 tier gets you access to the weekly exclusive episodes. Currently in Cyberpunk, a ultra gory, violent, and not safe for work mod pack. But that doesn't matter because I'm just doing it for members, so I can show boobs and stuff like that, and it doesn't matter. I even toned down the amount of boobage in the damn mod pack because, I think all the computers had wallpapers with nude scenes on them, so I turned that off just because I didn't feel like blurring all of that all the time for the main episode, and yeah, a bit too overt that is. Yes, so that's it for now. I don't think of anything else I want to tell people. I'm going to be offline a little bit over this coming week because I'm having some personal time off, as it were, from doing stuff. So I'm going to probably be in the comments of videos a little bit less, trying to disconnect a little just for a week. But yeah. Also, if you remember, you get some fun emotes as well in the live stream chat, which is nice and fun. Annoying that they don't put the bloody emotes. My own damn emotes. I want to. There we go. Fun stuff, you know. But yes, thank you all very much for watching and joining me along on this adventure. And I'll see you next time. So goodbye for now.